the one, the only, Ben Sion. Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. Today we're doing Shekalim, Parakeh, Mishnayos Gimel, and Daled. Mishnah Gimel says, Arba Chosama Siva Mikdash. There were four different, basically, tickets they had in the Mikdash. You would give money, you got a ticket for the amount for, and you give the ticket, and they would give you the oil you needed, the wine you needed, the flour you needed to accompany your korbanot. It's called oil and shlamim. Needed these accompaniments. The cost of aleh, all were written on these four tickets. Egel, one is for a bakar, for a cow. Zachar, Zachar is basically for a ram, basically a sheep in its second year. Gedi is basically for any sheep, whether in its first year or third year, we'll see. Chote, and Chote was for a mitzora who needed actually three animals. He was a rich person, he needed three sheep, three young sheep. Basically, I'll just go over it quickly. The measurement, what you got for these things. If you're bringing a bakar, so then you need shlosha esronim solas, which is 3/10 of a measurement of flour for your korban mincha, and you need it to be mixed with half a hin of shemen. A hin is basically 12 lugim, so 6 lugim of oil. V'yail nesach chatzi hin, again, and wine, 6 lugim of wine. That's for a korban which necessitated a bakar, a calf, or a cow. A zachar, a ram, was a little less than that. Basically, you needed 2/10 of an ephah of flour, and you needed 1/3 of a hin, which is 4 lugim of both oil and wine. The gedi, right, the sheep, the young sheep, that was less. It was 1 isar, 1/10 of an isar of flour, and also revi'as hahin, which is 3/4 of 12 lugim, which is 3 lugim of oil and wine. And the mitzora basically bought 3 young sheep, so therefore he needed 9 lugim, and actually in 10 lugim, 9 for the 3 sheep, and 1 to put on his thumbs and toes. That was the process of purifying mitzora. Ben Azai argues, Omer Chamisha, there were 5 actual stamps or tickets they gave. Aram is Kasavle, and they were written on Aram is not Hebrew. Egel Zachar Geti Chote Dal Chote Asher. He adds in a Chote Dal, which is a mitzora. The mitzora is called an Ola V'Yore. It depends on how rich he is to his karbonos. If he's really rich, he brings 3 sheep. If he is medium wealth, so then he brings 1 sheep. 1 sheep. A poor one brings 1 sheep. And that's why, but it's basically the same thing as a Gedi. So that's why the Tanakh argues and says, no, a person who is poor, and a mitzora who is poor, just gets the one for Gedi. We pass on the Chachamim. Egel Mishamish im Nischei Bakar Gedolim Uktanim Scharim Unikevos. The Egel, right, goes with any korban that calls for cattle, or a calf, or a cow, whether they're big or small, whether they're zcharim for a korban olah, and a kevos, which could be a korban shlamim. Gedi, mishamish, in this case, son gedolim uktanim, any type of sheep, whether it's within the first year or past the second year, zcharim and a kevos chutz mishal elim, except for rams. Zachar, which is a ram, mishamish in this case elim ilvad, it's only for rams, basically a second year sheep, male. Chote mishamish in this case shalosh be'emol shal mitzoran. Chote is for the 3 young sheep that a mitzora brings. Daled, mishum mavakish nesachim, right? He has a stamp. Holich lo eitzel. He wants to get nesachim. He wants to get the libations. He wants to get the oil and wine that he needs. Holich lo eitzel Yochanan. Who would he go to? Yochanan shemamuna ala chosam. They go to Yochanan, and he's in charge of the stamps. No sin lo mos. He would give him money. Makabel menu chosam. He would get the stamp. Balo eitzel achia shemamuna ala nesachim. He would go to Achia, who was in charge of giving it out. But no sin lo chosam. He would give him the stamp. Makabel menu nesachim. He would get the wine and the oil they need. Erev bain zeitel zet. Achia and Yochanan met each other. Achia motzias achosamos. Achia takes the stamps out, and Makabel connect them most, and they see whether the amount of money matches up. If for some reason they had extra money, unexplained money, that money went to hektish. If there was less money than there should be, Yochanan, who was responsible for collecting the money, had to pay out of his pocket. Shiat hektish al Yonah. Hektish always wins. When you have a dispute over money, hektish always gets the benefit of the doubt. We'll talk more about this. Why does extra money, does it go to hektish? The extra money should be given back to the people. Someone paid extra. We'll talk about what I learned from over here, Iyam Mitzion, coming up next.